Go on. Go on.
I had, because my wife was pregnant with Michael, I had a posting near where we lived. In other words, from the squadron I was on training, I was then supernumerary. They didn't want me anymore. They don't want tail gunners anymore. So I took up my time taking advantage of everything that I could, like driving a car. I could drive, but I didn't have a license. So I went training, driving a car, which I passed. I then decided to drive a bus, in case I was going to be a bus driver. I then a lorry, a fire engine, everything except the motorcycle. And I got certificates for all of these, so that when I came out of the Air Force, what was I going to do? I didn't know. I had to go back on my tools, which I'd been trained to use. But before that happened, I had to wait on being released. Then one day there was a panic on the squadron. And the panic was that Air Marshal was visiting. And therefore, you had to be on parade, all the bullshit that goes with it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm then a W01, and there were two other W01s with me, and we were at the head of the parade. And who should it be but AVM Rice? And I made the biggest mistake of my life. He came up to me and he addressed me as if he'd known me all his life. And they addressed the WO as Mr. by like a Christian name. Mr. I'm so pleased to see you. No doubt you will be in the regular Air Force. And I said, no, sir. And that's the biggest mistake I made. He took one look at me and he froze. How dare you say you're not going to join the Air Force? He turned around and walked away. I was out of the Air Force within a month after that.
Because of that incident?
Yes. Yeah. I know it now. I could have stayed as still flying.
Yeah.
But as a I can't remember the bloody name now. That loading and offloading aircraft.
Loadmaster.
Thank you, Loadmaster.
Yeah. The reason we know that is because we got a friend in Australia who wants to be a loadmaster.
Well, that's what I would have been. And then I lost my rank.
But would you have liked to have stayed in and done that?
Well, not really, because of all the training I did, I wasn't happy with any of them, really. It was just more or less do something with the time that you're wasting in the Air Force.
I suppose if you'd have given him the right answer, at least it gave you the option of either staying in or
yes.
That's what you regret, I suppose.
Yeah. What he would have done, because he came to my squadron almost every time there was a big raid.
Yeah.
And he always came to me.
Yeah. So you'd known him for quite some time.
Pardon?
You'd known him for quite some time.
Oh yes, I knew him all the time I was on the squadron, really.
Yeah.
Well, 6 months, 9 months, a year at least.
Yeah.
Well, probably more than that, yes, because I was still in training command. And he made a, I think it was the Nuremberg raid that he was, I think, spent more time on that in the sense that the loss was so horrendous. We lost 4 from my squadron.
Yeah.
In one night, 4 bombers never came back out of 20. And we were nearly at
the fifth. Yeah.
Can you imagine the morale on the squadron base?
It would be terrible. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With the next.
And when you come back.
We had the conversation in the car on the way over here when you're in the mess hut
Yeah.
and you're with all your mates, and then you do a raid, and then when you come back, a lot of your mates aren't there. That must have been awful. That must have been terrible.
What happens then is they come around, the people who clear everything out.
Yeah.
And send it back home. Even mail that's opened and closed and all that. Everything has to go back.
Yeah.
The Committee of Adjustment, they call themselves.
Was that what they were?
That's what the Committee of Adjustment.
They were responsible for removing all the personal belongings of the people that didn't return.
Even a discarded envelope that has to go back.
Yeah.
As well.